He wants to coordinate a massive worldwide counterstrike with a window of only a few minutes. Feels down that might be possible. Oh, not a manpower or the resources. I watch that kind of a campaign. Not to mention this whole cockamamie plan.
Ms. Policio,
Yes,
there's a lot of background noise coming from you.
you can hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear it, recording it, and broadcasting it live on YouTube.
Independence Day. All right, turned it down, off.
Record on file 243792 SM, People versus Mandy K. Felicio, here this morning for a pre-trial conference on a charge of domestic violence. I have received a pre-trial conference sheet which indicates the following: to be entering a plea of guilty to this charge. The prosecutor's office is recommending a first offense deferral. I do need to verify that you're eligible for that. As an adult, ma'am, do you have any prior convictions for any crime that involves an assault?
No,
Has any other court ever given you a deferral before on a domestic violence charge?
no, never.
Okay. Based on the plea agreement and what you just stated, we'll accept this case as a first offense deferral under MCL 769.4A. The charge itself is a misdemeanor charge. Maximum penalty is 93 days in jail and a $500 fine. Knowing that, you still wish to plead guilty to the charge of domestic violence.
I guess I agreed to the deferral program.
Do you still wish to plead guilty to the charge of domestic violence?
Yes, I guess. Yes.
Mandy, the judge is asking you a question. It's either yes or no. We've talked about this.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, Your Honor.
Oh, that's fine. Did you want to talk to your attorney privately?
No, we talked, Judge. Mandy?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just to explain, the deferral program is, I'm going to put you on probation for a year. But to put you on probation for a year, I have to find either through you pleading guilty or after a trial that you're guilty of this offense. So again, that's why I'm asking, are you guilty of this offense of domestic violence?
Yes.
On October 1st of last year, you signed this advice of rights sheet. Before signing that sheet, did you read and understand all those rights?
Yes.
Those are your trial rights. If you plead guilty, you will not have a trial and will give up all those trial rights. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Other than the plea agreement that we've just placed on the record that Mr. Nunzio has worked out for you, has anyone else promised you anything to cause you to plead guilty today?
No.
Has anyone threatened you to force you to do this?
No.
Is it your choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
And finally, as to the charge of domestic violence, are you pleading guilty to this charge because you believe you're guilty of this charge?
Yes.
Case was initiated through a misdemeanor complaint issued through the Allegheny County Prosecutor's Office. States this occurred back on August 6th of last year, 2024, in the city of Otsego here in Allegheny County. And indicates on that date at that location you made an assault or assault and battery upon her son. So I have no idea who they're referring to here. Who are they referring to here, ma'am?
They're talking about my son, Jacob Thomas. He was 11 at the time, and it wasn't in August. It happened in June. And they came out in July. CPS came out in July, so I don't understand the date, though.
I'm going by what's in the court file, and that's based on what the prosecutor issued.
Must have been when it went through.
Okay. Mr. Burke?
I apologize, Your Honor. Could you repeat the question?
She's indicating you're off by quite a bit on the date of the offense.
Yeah.
We have no objection to an amendment of the date, Your Honor.
And that's what I'm trying to find out from Mr. Burr, what the actual date of the offense is.
June 12th, actually.
The initial reports be from July 24th. Apologies for the delay, Your Honor. There's multiple dates and follow-up reports.
CPS came out in July and the incident happened a month earlier, technically June 12th.
Well, we could do on or about that date. Is that acceptable, Mr. Nunzio?
No objection.
And again, ma'am, you indicated this was on your son, Jacob?
Yes,
And as your son, he has lived with you in the past, I'm assuming?
yes. He's always
Okay,
lived with me. Mhm.
So on or about that date in the city of Otsego, here in Allegan County, did you assault Jacob?
I tucked his foot in his underwear and then untucked it. That's what the assault is. I tucked his foot in his underwear and untucked it.
Mandy, did
not-
he give you permission to do that? Did your son give you permission to do that?
No, I didn't ask
Okay,
him. 'Cause-
it's just no. I'm asking you the question. Did he give you permission to do that? Yes or no?
No,
Okay, so you had to physically take his foot and put it in his underwear, correct?
correct,
And he didn't consent to that, correct?
correct.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. It's a little confusing.
Yeah. Sorry, I've never done this before.
Well, I'm going to walk you through this, and Mr. Nunzio, I'm going to obtain the plea, not you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry.
All right. So, ma'am, what I'm trying to determine here is if you assaulted your son. How old is your son?
He was 11 at the time. He's 12 now.
All right, so he's an 11-year-old boy, and you were dressing him?
No, it was supposed to be a trick. I was tucking his foot in his underwear and he's supposed to struggle to get out of it. And I didn't tell him I was going to do it. So that's considered an assault, I guess.
No, it's considered an assault if you intended to assault your son by doing
No.
that. Did you? No,
I didn't
that's-
intend to. No.
And based on that, I will not find a factual basis, will not find that there is any criminal offense based on what you are stating.
Yeah,
Intent-
that's
Assault has to be intentional, which means you have to intend to assault your son.
it's
And
not.
based on what you are telling me, I cannot find that. So we're going to leave this on for a settlement conference and a jury trial and leave the prosecutor to their proofs on this.
Okay.
You'll get a notification in the mail for a date and time for a final settlement conference. That will be on a Friday morning at 8 a.m. with a jury trial the Tuesday after that at 8:30 a.m. And the settlement conference, you can call us again like this on the telephone. Your jury trial obviously will be in person. So with that, you are free to hang up from the court proceeding. Your attorney, I'm sure, will want to talk to you privately after this, but from the court, be looking for the date and time for your jury trial in the mail, okay?
Sir,
Sure.
sir, can we please get the no contact lifted though? I haven't seen my son in
You
3
need
months.
to talk to your attorney, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Mr. Nunzio?
Thank you.
Well, once you're done, I did want to talk to you about one other thing, if
Yes.
Ms. Felicia was all set. I understood yesterday you were sick. Obviously, you're back to work today.
No, I'm at
what
home. I'm at home, Judge, and I'm at the tail end of a bad flu. So
What is your plan to have Ms. Strickfaden sign her waiver paperwork? Can somebody
gonna
do
do
that
it-
for you?
We're going to do it on Monday in court, Judge, with the court interpreter at.
No, we are not going to do that. Have you read any of your emails, Mr. Nunzio?
I've been gone all week, Judge.
Okay, you need to read your emails. We are not going to bring in and pay for a card interpreter. Waivers are done in writing.
Okay,
So
okay.
she doesn't even have to physically be here. They can
Oh,
do
okay.
that at the jail. But in
I'll
any
do that
event,
Monday.
she's going to read it. I mean, in other words, she won't have to go on the record. She'll just read
Oh,
it.
okay.
Are you going to be physically able to come to court down here in Allegan on Monday?
Yes, Judge. I can. Should I do that paperwork with her on Monday at the jail and then bring it to court with me?
That would be the easiest. They could probably just fax it over from the jail, right, Kelly?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
or
Then
he can email it to me.
Yeah.
Whichever.
Keep in
whichever
touch with
route.
Kelly. She'll sign 2 documents. She'll sign a waiver of her exam. She'll also sign a waiver of her circuit court
Okay.
arraignment. And that's all we need here in district court.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
they won't have to transport her. Again, if you're ill, they may not want you physically at the jail. But leave that up to you. See how you feel Monday.
No,
I'm
I'm
assuming,
doing much better, Judge. Thanks. So
well, they said you had maybe something contagious. So
no. I had a bad flu, so I'm good. No, I'm good.
all right. No,
Okay.
again, we called off the card interpreter because we had a deadline of 48 hours business wise, or we pay for the card interpreter anyway. And again, in Allegan here, we just do the waivers of exam in writing. So again, not a problem. Kelly can get you the forms that you need to
Yes.
sign. She can sign those at the jail, and they can send them back here via email or fax or whatever, and we're good to
Okay.
go. So
they'll
again,
send so your office or the clerk's office will send me those forms so I can take to her.
Kelly's going to do that. Correct.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much for cleaning that up and clarifying that, Judge. Appreciate it.
You rest up over the weekend.
Yeah, I plan on it, Judge. I've had all week to rest. Thank you. Thank you much.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks.